Okay, yeah, Electrify America out there in Orlando, they actually had a couple of EV9s. No, I said that wrong. They had an EV9 on display, and they had two EV9s for test drives. All right, so anyway, the Kia EV9 is one of the vehicles I have down for third row uh, passenger vehicles, and everything I heard about it so far sounded pretty good. So just a chance to sit in it and take a look a little bit at the inside. Okay, here we are, the EV9. Wow, that third row is actually very nice. I do like it. Um, it's adjustable, so that part's good. Um, which I don't know how it would fit as far, but I just tried it out to see if I'd fit in the back row, and I did, or in the third row. So that's cool and awesome. Can't wait for him to come out with next. And then we go. All right, well, here we are in the second row of an EV9. Looks like decent room. Little table. No, maybe not. Okay. Okay, here we are in the third row. This actually has a bunch of room. What is this, two cup holders? Two cup holders on each side. There's a USB-C plug there. Wow. Nice. And there's a button up here. This is what you use to push the seat forward and up. All right, here's the back with the seats up. 112 volt outlet. What? Open, close? What is that for? Okay, that's obvious. These two fold down those seats. Oh, and then of course, don't forget this part. Pull on this to fold these or bring them back up. Okay, so I like the second row seat. The third row seat surprised me. It seemed pretty good. So I'm really kind of impressed with that. And the people they had running the display booth, they seem to have it together as well. I also took a test drive. I think it's like a 3-mile circuit or something, just around on some local surface streets around that area. It may not have been even 3 miles, maybe just 2. I didn't check the odometer, but I mean, it wasn't far. Now, the guy was talking about, so GT line, right? GT line is the top spec. Everybody says, well, you want the GT line. Well, no, I want to save some money, actually. I'm just not really sure exactly what it is, what all the features I'm giving up by not getting the top of the line. But anyway, that's just me. And let's face it, this car is not for me. I mean, I really want, the car for me is really a sedan. Now I have a Model Y, but I mean, that's about as big as I want to get. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we took a test drive, which means this car had around 500 horsepower, something like that. And anyways, the guy's talking about how if you step on the accelerator, it'll accelerate. Yes, indeed, it did. But, that's not what I'm interested in, really, for this test drive. Test drive is, how does it feel as a family carrier vehicle? Is it smooth? Is it sedate? Is it predictable? And the answer to all those questions, at least in this short drive, is yes. So, I mean, some of the reviews I've seen, they're going, this is a really cool car, and I see why. So, if you really need something to carry around more than 3 kids and your wife, or significant other, whatever you want to put that, right? I mean, the Model Y is more than enough for most families, actually. But some people really need that third row. So this vehicle seems to fit that very well. Now, I would want to get the third row with the split the split seats. Did they have? Yes, they have that. They have that in this car. So you can do that. So there'd be 6 seats, which would make sense from my perspective. Unless, you know, you really need that 7th seat. But anyway, whatever. Peace and harmony. Each person has to evaluate this as they go on their own, right? I would say definitely this is worth looking at. Now, there is a caveat with all this. One of the cars I looked at early on was the Kia EV6. Oh, I like the styling of that EV6. Yes, definitely. But when I walked into the Kia dealership and said, here's what I want, and they said, well, okay, we can get it for you. It'll cost X dollars. Okay, I'd already looked at the price. I knew it was roughly Y dollars. When he said X dollars, I said, what? He said, oh yeah, we add this on. Whatever that number was. It was a significant number. But a lot of people were doing it back then, right? Okay, I get it, but that particular dealership, I'm not going to go back to them again. They sent a loud and clear message they don't want me there, and that's who Kia had call me. Or actually, well, they called me, but they didn't leave a message. They texted, I didn't respond to it. No. You have other Kia dealerships in the Austin area. You could have one of them call me. Don't send the one that I've already been to, and basically I walked out. But anyway, that is the caveat I'll give you with Kia. Is know what you're getting into. Some of the Kia dealers don't mark it up. Other Kia dealers, that's how they're staying in business, or whatever it is, their excuse. It doesn't matter. But this car, the EV9, as long as you can keep the price under control, is a pretty good car. Onward, upward.